Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of What's Up with Austin. I'm your host, Austin Irby, and I'm so happy to have all of y'all on here tonight tuning in. We got a jam-packed show lined up for you guys tonight. Got two amazing guests. Sebastian Garland. Why did I just call him Garden? What's wrong with me? He's gonna kill me for that. Sebastian Garland. There we go. See, I got it. Sebastian Garland. Yeah. What's up? I got it. And Hayden Lynn. And I've had a long day. Okay, these two boys know. Okay, I've told them everything. So, but we're not going to get in that whole spiel here on the show. But it's been a rough day. I've been up since 7 this morning. That's weird for Austin. Okay, normally I don't get up to 1 p.m. So I'm half asleep. But anyway, but we got Sebastian Garland, Hayden Lynn. We're gonna have a jam-packed show. Got a lot of fun. A fun game we're gonna play with these two guys, and it's just gonna be all around a great show, great episode. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really appreciate that very, very much. Go ahead and start commenting. Let me know that you are tuning in and watching the show tonight. Make sure you share this with all your friends. Like, comment, share, follow, subscribe on YouTube, all that fun stuff. You guys know what to do. You've watched this show many of times. Please share, and I appreciate that very much. I am being told to turn my microphone up, so we're going to do that. My wife texted me and told me to turn my mic up, so y'all tell me if that might be better or too much. So here we go. I turned it up, so let me know. All right. Anyway, back to where I was. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Let's check some comments, see who we have tuning in. Of course, my lovely wife is tuning in. She just told me what I needed to fix. So, hello, Sue. Thank you so much for tuning in. Rhonda Hicks, thank you. Who else do we have tuning in? Let's see. We got Doris. Hello. Chris, hello. Who else? Man, these comments are going fast. Can't keep up with them. Linda. We love Sebastian as well. Yes, we do. Who else? Savannah. What's up? Who else we got tuning in? Hello. Some of the comments are doubling, so I'm not going to press the same ones. If I do, I'm sorry. We got Madonna. Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate it very, very much. Awesome. Can everybody hear me? Everybody cool coming through there? Yeah, everybody says volume's good. All right. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate that. All right. Now, I think we got it. Hopefully we got it squared away. I hope. Okay. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. All the viewers that are watching, thank y'all. Watching on YouTube, Facebook, everywhere. Really appreciate it. And everything. Hold on a second. I got a glitch here. Let me fix it. It is a live show. Anything can happen. Hold on. Let me fix something here. Time out from the show. There we go. I answered the boys are writing me. I had to answer a question. So there we go. Awesome. Thank you guys. Thank you. Volume's good. Awesome. Thank y'all. Okay, cool. We got that squared away. All right. Now, on with the show here. There we go. Put the logo up. Thank y'all again for tuning in. Please, like I said, follow me on social media. Austin Irby Entertainer. There on Facebook, Instagram, Austin Irby Entertainment. We're also on X as well. TikTok, Austin Irby Entertainer. YouTube, Austin Irby Entertainment. What's Up with Austin YouTube channel. All of that awesome stuff. So make sure you guys go follow me. Follow. All right. Really appreciate that. If you guys would like to leave a tip for the show tonight, if you enjoy the show and you would like to support it, you can. It's scrolling at the bottom of the screen as well. Will be the entire show. Cash App, Venmo. We also take PayPal as well. I don't have that on the show tonight, but if you would rather do PayPal, you just let me know, and we'll get that taken care of. All right. So thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. We're going to have some fun. We got a jam-packed show. So, before we get into the question of the day, I want to say something really quick before we hop on any further. And this kind of has, I guess you could say, nothing to do with the show, I guess. Let me fix something here. Okay. So we're having glitch problems. So sorry. We're fixing them. Anyway, I don't know if y'all saw Cassidy's post on Facebook, but she's been having some stuff going on, and finally found out through a HIDA scan that she had. We found out that it is her gallbladder, and she has something that, from what we found out today from a surgeon, is not super common, but most people have gallstones or either a underactive gallbladder. Hers is a hyperactive gallbladder. So the way they described it was somebody that's ADHD is what her gallbladder is like. That's what they literally said. And they said the surgeon that we saw today told us something that I thought was an interesting thing. So for your information, FYI, you may want to know this, you may not, but I want to throw it out there because I thought it was interesting. The hyperactive gallbladder thing has only been going around for a ballpark of a year. It's kind of a new thing. So I don't know what they're putting in food, but think about it. That's what I started thinking. I was like, man, if this is something that hasn't been going on for about a year, I mean, think about what you eat, what it can cause. It's crazy, right? Interesting. I could be wrong, but that's just how my brain started thinking. So anyway, but she is going to get that gallbladder taken out and get to feeling better. She's getting it taken out on July 28th. And so we are ready for that day to get here so she can get everything done and get back to eating normal and enjoying life a little better. So she's got tired of eating chicken and turkey. Let's just put it that way. I would probably get tired of eating the same thing every day too. So I don't blame her. So anyway, I just wanted to let everybody know that. We appreciate everybody that has prayed for her and sent us messages and thoughts. We really appreciate it very, very much. And I know not the last episode, but the episode before, I had told everybody that I might be in a different setting when I do these from home, but not this episode because all this has been going on with Cassidy. I kind of delayed things for getting my my office building and everything because she comes first, more than that. So we're getting her taken care of, and then hopefully within the next few episodes we're going to be in a whole different setting and a new building. I'm getting an office building and going to put it here at my home and have a little more room and make life a little easier for me. So it'll be a cool setup. I'm excited for that. But I don't know about y'all, but the last episode with Michael Cullifer and Samantha Dawn, that was fun. And we had Alex Mitchell pop in. That was a lot of fun being able to do it in person. We were live from Pigeon Forge, and that was fun getting to do that in person. So I hope we get to do that more often. So that was great. I hope everybody enjoyed that because that was a fun episode. I know I really did. All right. Enough about all that. Let's get on with the show. So, ladies and gentlemen, now it is time for the
question of the day.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Now it is time for the question of the day. I'm going to take off this really quick so you guys can see. So the question of the day, ladies and gentlemen, what's one movie you can watch over and over without getting tired of it? So all the viewers right now, I want you guys to start commenting your answers in the comment section. I want to hear from you, and your answer may be read during the show. So make sure you guys answer this question because we're gonna get these two guys that's on the show today. We're gonna get their answer. I'm gonna give you my answer. So start commenting those, and we're gonna get to your answers a little later on. But the question of the day again is what's one movie you can watch over and over without getting tired of it, fellas? Start thinking of that answer because y'all gonna have to answer it as well. So I think that's a great question. That's a cool question. So I'm excited to see everybody's answers. So that's gonna be awesome. All right, now let's talk about some headlines and what's up with Austin. What do we got going on? So let's talk. Before I put the image on the screen, I want to talk about it just a little bit before we get in. So we're doing a show this weekend here in my hometown, and hopefully a lot of you that are watching this are local, hopefully, and you guys are coming. If you're not, you need to get your tickets because let me tell you something. From what I have been told by the Fiddle and Bow Music Hall, they're about gone. There's hardly any left. So they are going really, really quick. So and it is a super small and intimate venue. So tickets go fast. But this show is called Roots, Boots, and Rhinestones. It's a show that I have written. It's produced by myself. And my good friend Michael Cullifer was supposed to be a part of this show. I made a post about it the other day. And he was supposed to do Johnny Cash. But due to unforeseen circumstances, I'm not going to get in all of that. But he's not going to be able to come this weekend, and perform. So just keep him in your thoughts and prayers. We love Michael a lot, and we call him Cully. So keep him in your prayers and everything. But he's not going to be able to be in the show. So I picked up the phone. I called somebody and I was like, "Hey man, do you think you could fill this spot?" And he was like, "Well, let me see what I can do. I'm going to try to pull some strings." And his dad told me the same thing. And man, they pulled the right strings, because Hayden Lynn, who's on the show tonight, is going to be coming down to my hometown. Holy cow. Can you believe that? My hometown. And he's going to be filling in doing Johnny Cash for our Roots, Boots, and Rhinestones show live at the Fiddle and Bow Music Hall right here in Honey Pass, South Carolina. Again, it's myself as Josh Turner, Hayden Lynn as Johnny Cash, and Samantha Dawn as Dolly Parton. So that is this Saturday. The Red Door opens at 6 p.m. Showtime is 7. Tickets are $20. And you can go on Google and type in Fiddle and Bow Music Hall and find out everything, or you can call their number right there on the screen, 864-940-2254. I'll let that roll one more time. And that number again is 864-940-2254 to get your tickets, or just search Fiddle and Bow Music Hall on Google. Okay, simple as that. They have a website, but it's a super long URL, and it would take up my entire screen probably. So, but hopefully you guys will come and see us. All right, this weekend it's going to be fun. We're happy to have Hayden on board. It's going to be a great show. Next week, for all my Tennessee people, we're going to be up in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. We're going to be performing a 2-hour show there at the Hard Rock Cafe before they close down next month, and it's going to be a great show. I'm super excited for this. But I'm going to be doing a night of Elvis with hits, rock and roll, ballads, all the fun Elvis stuff there at the Hard Rock Cafe in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. And that is next Saturday, July 18th from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. You can go to hardrock.com or call the Hard Rock Cafe in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee to reserve your table. Or from what I understand, you can just show up as well. And if there's a table available, they will sit you and you can enjoy the show. And it's just going to be a rocking good time. I'm excited for it. I'm going to go for 2 hours straight. I don't even know if they're going to let me take a break, but who knows? If they don't, we're still going to rock and roll for 2 hours. So I hope to see you guys there in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee at the Hard Rock Cafe. We're going to have some fun next week. Also, after that, we're going to be going to Aiken, South Carolina at the Etheridge Center. Man, that's a tongue twister. Say that 10 times fast. Etheridge Center, the Etheridge Center. That's crazy. But we're going to be there. I have performed in this venue before. It's been a few years since I've been in the venue. Me and my good friend Jason Sykes did a show there. And but the Burning Love Fest is going to be there July 23rd through the 26th of this month. Yeah, I don't know why I was going to say next month. This month. All access passes are on sale right now. I believe you can go to powellproductions.com. Jason Sykes, Travis Powell, Stephen Freeman, Jacob Etter, David Lee, Doug Church, and myself. And I'm going to be performing on Friday night, I believe, and Sunday as well. So come and see us at the Burning Love Fest and go get your passes now. It's going to be a lot of fun. After that, we're going to move forward to September. Yeah, September's a while away, I guess. But we're going to be at the Foothills Playhouse. I'm going to take this banner off for the rest of these because it blocks a lot. There we go. We're going to be at the Foothills Playhouse here in Easley, South Carolina for my show called The Legacy Lives. And 2 shows only, September 11th and the 12th. All seats are $25. You can visit the foothillsplayhouse.org. You can also take a little picture if you got your camera, that QR code, and it'll take you to get the tickets as well. It's going to be a lot of fun. Going to be backed by the Just a Little Bit tribute band. Have y'all ever heard of them? Probably not. But they are a great band, and they have played in a few competitions. And Michael Cullifer and Samantha Dawn are a part of that band, and several others that I know. Mr. Arnold Davidson, if you guys know from my fan retreat and Carolina's Tribute to King Legends Festival, who does Hank Williams Jr., is a part of that band, and a lot more great musicians. So excited to have them backing me for the show. So all my people that's from Milltown Players, they're in Pelzer, South Carolina, this is your opportunity to come see me do a full-blown Elvis show right there, Foothills Playhouse. The Legacy Lives. Come see us there. It's going to be a lot of fun. Then after that, we're going to move on. Still in September, Carolina's Tribute to the King and Legends Festival, produced by Carolina's Tribute Festivals, which is myself and my brother-in-law, Donnie Mosley, September 17th through the 20th, 2026, at the Holiday Inn in Rock Hill, South Carolina. Visit carolinastributefest.com to get your tickets and book your hotel. We've had a lot of people ask us about our hotels ready. Hotel room has been ready to book since May. So get your room. All you got to do is go to carolinastreetbeatfest.com, click on host hotel, click the link. The rest is history. So come see us there, get your passes. We want to sell this out. So I really encourage all my South Carolina people and North Carolina, because Rock Hill is pretty close to North Carolina, and my hometown folks, come see this. This is a festival like no other. It's a lot of fun. It's not all Elvis. It's country. It's songs from what we call smooth crooners. We're going to be doing a show called the Smooth Crooners. Blues Brothers are going to be there. Elvis, of course, many other tributes is going to be there. Donnie Mosley, myself, Jordan Poole, and Jacob Etter. So we want you guys to come to the Carolinas Tribute to the King and Legends Festival. So make sure you come and see us. Now we're moving on to 2027. Jesus Lord, 2027. The Austin Irby Fan Retreat is, this is the sixth annual. That don't sound right. That's crazy. 6 years we've been doing this. March 11th through the 14th, 2027, Black Fox Lodge, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, Austin Irby Fan Retreat, 4 days. It's going to be a lot of fun and full of unforgettable memories. I can promise you that. All access passes are on sale right now. Myself, Jesse Aaron, Alex Mitchell, Jacob Roman, Donnie Mosley, Michael Culliford, Jordan Poole, Samantha Dawn, and we have one more artist that's going to be announced here really, really soon. We're just waiting on the okay to get that to announce, but all access passes are on sale now. And I'm telling you, our superstar passes, which is our top tier, like our VIP, there's like 4 left. So get them. But we still have plenty of star passes left, and individual show tickets will go on later on this year. But we want to see you guys at the Austin Irby Fan Retreat. Really appreciate everybody who supported the fan retreat. It's a lot of fun, and I have a blast. So speaking of Austin Irby Fan Retreat, in 2027, we're going to be doing 2. Can y'all believe it? We're going to be doing 2. We're going to do one at Christmas time, and all access passes are on sale now. They've been on sale for about a week, I guess you could say, and they are selling like crazy. So we got our blue Christmas passes and our silver bells passes. Man, that's a tongue. Who came up with that name? Oh, my wife. She's creative, I'll tell you. Blue Christmas passes, silver bell passes, all on sale. We want you to come see us. It's going to be at the Black Fox Lodge, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. That's our home for any retreat that we do. Austin Irby's Rockin' Christmas Retreat, December the 3rd through the 5th, 2027. Myself, Jesse Aaron, Jacob Roman, Donnie Mosley, Nick Murphy, Dwight Bozeman. Passes are on sale now. Visit AustinIrbyEntertainment.com to find out about both of these awesome, fun retreats. So make sure you guys do that as well. Also, I don't know how many of y'all are on YouTube or follow YouTube, but Cassie and I have a YouTube channel. We do travel videos, adventure videos, all this stuff. We go to Universal all the time. We do a lot of cool, fun videos. Couples Compass. Look us up on on YouTube and go follow us. We haven't posted a video in a while because Cassie's been going through all this, but we're hoping we'll have a video maybe on there within the next week or so. Maybe before she does her surgery, we'll have another video out. So go subscribe on YouTube to our Couples Compass channel. We'd appreciate that very, very much. Final thing I want to talk about, I still have a few remaining dates. I'm trying to fill every date that I can get. Normally I don't fill weekdays, but here lately, starting within a couple months from now, we're going to be doing a lot of weekday shows and weekend shows. So, and a lot of them most of them are local. So I'm excited for that. So if you would like to book me for a weekday gig, because mostly what we have left is weekdays, call me. Whether it's for a church service, worship night, youth event, concert, show, festival, private or corporate event, give me a call. Call that magic number, 864-934-1228, or send me an email, austinirby@gmail.com. All right. So we got a few dates available next month that I want to fill. So if anybody's feeling froggy and want to do anything in August in this heat, let me know. So we'd love to come out and perform for you guys. So I'm going to hop back over one more time. I'm going to put all this stuff back on the screen. I'm going to look at these comments one more time. Make sure, Austin, are you over here too? Oh, somebody's asking. I'm both. Angie, if you're asking a question, if you're asking about this, yes, I'm both. I wanted to make sure all the comments were still coming through because stuff's been glitching today. Today's not like a tech day, so I don't know what's going on. So anyway, all right, are y'all ready to get our first guest on the screen? I know I am. I'm ready to talk about this guy, and it's time for What's Up with Austin Q&A. And this first guy is a good friend of mine, and he is a great Elvis tribute artist, but he does some other stuff too, and we're going to talk about that as well. I'll tell you, him and I have a lot more in common than you'd probably think. It's crazy. But Sebastian Garland, man, he's a all-around good person, great performer, and I'm super excited to have him on the show. I already know a bunch about him, but hey, I might learn something new tonight. You never know. So without further ado, let's get him on the screen right now. Sebastian, what's up, bro? How are you?
Pretty good. How are you doing?
I can't complain. I was trying to speed through that. Did you hear me speed talking?
Yeah.
I know you guys have been waiting a while, so y'all been waiting for at least 25 minutes. So I was trying to, I think that's record time. Normally I take 30 minutes. I took 25.
Hey, that's okay. You shaved down 5.
I'm 5, bro. You got to do it. So, man, before we hop into these questions, what's life been in Florida besides hot? Anything else?
Just staying busy.
Stay busy. That's the key, man. We got to stay busy, bro. We got to stay busy.
Always.
It's crazy, dude. All right. Well, I'm pretty sure you know what the first question is. It's coming, but let's tell all these viewers that are watching tonight. Let's tell them your story. Tell them your story. What got you into Elvis? What made you want to start doing a tribute to Elvis? Like, when was your first show? Give the whole backstory on all that.
So back when I was in, oh Lord, actually, let me go even further back. So before I even started singing Elvis, my dad was a fan before I was born, and he had a whole bunch of memorabilia and stuff, and didn't think I'd want anything to do with it. And after I was born, I just kind of discovered it on my own. I don't even remember the first thing that my first exposure to it really. But my earliest memory is in first grade singing Hound Dog in my little tiny jumpsuit and my hair sprayed black and all that fun stuff. And then when the biopic with Austin Butler came out, I had remembered the tribute artist world existed because they used to do a contest at the Indiana State Fair, and I'd gone to that a couple times, and after I remembered it was out there and saw the movie, I was like, I think I can do that. And so I was in a hotel room and I'm just practicing the windmill move over and over and over. That was the only move I knew. I was like, I'm just gonna.
We've all been there.
Right. I'm gonna become a tribute artist just with that one move.
Right.
So I decided that's what I wanted to do, and I went home and started messaging a whole bunch of different places to get somewhere to, put my name out there, because all I had was a speaker and a microphone and one 50s microphone that I got from my parents for Christmas. So after that, I finally got a call back from this place that's about 15 minutes up the road from me. And it was a little like citrus farm, and they had just moved locations and were looking for new entertainment and everything. And I was just like, hey, I'll do a free show just to get my name out there, because I'm just trying to get my life figured out here. And
exactly.
And I was in my junior year of high school, and I had texted my class, and I was like, guys, I'm going to be an Elvis tribute artist. And they all kind of thought I was crazy, except for my girlfriend now. So she was one of the first people to come to my shows, other than my family, and just anybody that happened to see that there was going to be an Elvis there. And I showed up, and I did 3 hours straight of Elvis songs in the Florida heat. So
Jesus.
Yeah, that was my first show experience, and ever since then I've just been working to build it from there. Because finally that one little speaker broke, and had to find a new solution.
Yeah, for sure, bro. It happens, man. It happens. And I'm going to say this really quick, and we talked about this before the show, but this guy's a trooper, okay? You know he's from Florida because if anybody that's watching this was at the summer festival that ETA Festivals put on, Elvis's Summer Festival, we had some of us had to perform outside. Myself, Sebastian, Dorian Alberti, and our good friend Finley Watkins. And this guy, okay, comes out in a leather jacket, and I'm like, bro, are you crazy or just are you crazy? I'm like, like what's wrong? He's like, oh, I'm gonna take it off about first song. Well, about 3 songs later, then he decides to take it off. But man, he was a trooper out there in that heat. I just had on a Hawaiian shirt, short sleeve. I was like, he's a trooper. So I gave him a big round of applause, man.
Worth it.
And then Dorian comes out in the jumpsuit. I'm like, geez, man, I can tell you guys live here. My Lord. Lord, good times though, man. Good times.
Yeah,
Something we'll never forget, bro. Something we'll never forget.
Worth it.
So, let's hop off. We'll get back on the Elvis wagon, talking about Elvis and all this stuff in a minute. But let's hop on a different wagon that you and I spoke about a little bit before the show started, because I don't know why I didn't write this down earlier, but I did before the show started, because I should know this, because I haven't physically seen you do it, but I've seen you in character. So if anybody don't know, Cassidy and I, along with Cassidy's mother, we are pass holders at Universal Studios there in Florida, in Orlando. And so every time we come to Florida, we go to Universal because we're pass holders. Well, in case you didn't know, Sebastian is a performer there, and he does Elwood Blues with the Blues Brothers. So tell us the story, how that came about. And then I have a follow-up question about it too. But tell us how all that came about.
Yeah, so I first saw the show at Universal back in like 2018, I think. And I at the time, I wanted to figure out what I wanted to do at Disney or Universal. I knew I wanted to do something there.
Right.
And that was the only job that I was like, that's my dream job at Universal. Like, if I'm going to do anything, it's going to be that. And so when I was a senior in high school, they had posted they were auditioning for it, and I didn't have a plan for afterwards. So I was like, well, I'm going to audition and just see what happens. And I auditioned, and I told them that I was an Elvis tribute artist, and that's what I was doing outside of school. And I hadn't graduated yet, and they knew that, and were asking me what my plans afterwards were, and told them I just didn't have a plan. And that was the end of my first callback. They didn't have me do anything else. So they posted again about 6 months later that they were auditioning again. And I was like, well, it's been 6 months. I was like, I'm sure they'll remember me if I do it again. So I think I literally sent in the same video as the first time, because I was like, haven't changed much. So I did that, and they called me back, and I was with a group of, I think, 10 other guys that got called back for Elwood as well. And I think they remembered me without me saying anything. And they knew who I was, and they cut us down to about half. So there's probably only about 5 left afterwards, and they had us all do Rawhide again. And then finally they let us all go, and I want to say about 3 months went by before I got an email saying that they were going to cast me, and I got trained in with one other Elwood and 2 other Jakes, and we're going around our circle introducing ourselves and everything. Come to find out, like, everybody there's an Elvis fan, so I was like, well, I'm kind of glad I mentioned that to begin with.
For sure.
So I like to think that played a part in the reason I was there as well. And they are so supportive with the Elvis world and everything. And I've now been there a little over a year. And it's one of the coolest experiences. My favorite part's just driving the car. I mean, it doesn't get much better than driving the actual Blues.
Absolutely.
Around, so.
Absolutely, man. That's cool. That's cool. Dude, so I'm going to tell a story, and then I got a follow-up question regarding that. Well, we were at Universal one day, and normally I'll text Sebastian like, hey man, we're coming to Universal on this day. Are you going to be performing? And there was one day that he was performing, and we were there, and something happened. Was it weather or something, or
Yeah, it was raining.
something with weather, raining, and they didn't get to perform. Well, we were heading that way, and I saw the car parked, and I was like, Sebastian over there. I swear he was all in the Elwood Blues thing, and all I know is I poked him on the back, and he turned around, and he was like, "Oh my god, what are you here?"
Well, and like when I do it, like it's you get like 5 shows. So when we get cut down one show, it's like, oh man, like that's one less one I get to do.
Man.
So when you showed up, it made my day. One more
Well,
thing
I'm glad, man. I'm glad.
Yeah.
Well, I just hate I hadn't been able to see you perform in person. But we're gonna
Eventually,
it's gonna happen.
Eventually,
it's gonna happen eventually. So, follow-up question regarding Universal Blues Brothers, all that stuff. How hard is it? Or let me take that back. Is it difficult to perform, like you said, 5 shows with a full black suit on in that heat? How does that work? I mean, you guys, I'm pretty sure you got fans and stuff up there, but it's got to be hot. I mean, how does that all work? Is it hard?
We have fans up there. They don't do jack squat.
I figured.
Yeah. No, it's rough. I mean, I'll be up there, and we go out in the audience for Tail Feather and everything, and we're dancing with everybody.
Yeah.
And I'm praying that those clouds are covering the sun by the time I get out.
I feel you.
But I think the question we get asked the most is if the air conditioning in the car works, because we're just sitting baking in there afterwards. And I usually have a water bottle in the briefcase that nobody really knows about until I pull it out at the end.
Yeah. Jeez, man. What does the AC work in the car?
Oh yeah, it works. It's just
okay, cool.
There's only one central little box, and I've got one vent that blows here, and there's 2 others that are facing everybody else. So like I get the smallest little thing blowing on me.
Jeez, your luck, man. Jeez, come on.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. That's crazy. So I think everybody probably in the tribute artist world, their answers may be similar to this question, but a lot of them's probably going to be different. But for you, what are some of the challenges for you involved in paying tribute to such legendary figures like Elvis and Elwood Blues? I mean, what are some of the challenges involved in paying tribute to guys like those two for you?
I think the biggest thing is trying to stay in that character without nerding out yourself.
Yeah, I feel you.
Because like with Elwood, like I have to like keep it cool, but at the same time I'm like, I get to perform at Universal, this is cool. And like I'm hired by the company to be Elwood.
That's right. Yeah.
And then with Elvis, it's like I think it's a little more easier with Elvis because it's like there's a separation from it, whereas with Elwood I have to be the character all the time. Because with Elvis I can be myself in between songs or whatever.
Yeah.
But there's still that like the pressure of being that's the icon you're taking on. So it's like you still have that weight on your shoulders. For
sure. Yeah, it's and another thing is what I mean, I guess we consider this a challenge, exactly what you said, but other things this challenge, a lot of people don't, I guess you could say people that's outside of like the tribute artist world, they don't understand like what we have to go through with our hair, what we have to go through and make it's challenges sometimes,
every day I'm discovering something new.
Bro, I mean, there's sometimes, man, you'll get ready for a show and it's a bad hair day. You know what I'm saying? And you have to do whatever you can to get that to fix, and then makeup and then jewelry, and because we try to be as authentic as we can. So there's a lot of challenges that a lot of people don't see that happens behind the scene. I mean, even like when we do our own shows, sound equipment, dude. How many times have you been to a show and something just fails?
Right.
Or goes out on you, and you freak out. I mean, all that's a challenge, and that's like behind the scenes stuff. But it's crazy that we love what we do so much that we will go through all those challenges and do whatever we need to do to make our show great, to put a smile on somebody's face, to put joy in their heart if they're having a bad day.
Right.
And people like us, that's what we do, and we get joy out of that,
Yeah.
It's the thing, man. So here's a question that might be a hard one. Are you ready? If you got to think about it a minute,
I'm
you
ready.
think about it, because I think it's kind of hard. It would be hard. Well, it would be hard for me. All right, here we go. If you could have seen Elvis perform live at any point in his career, which era would you choose and why?
I think probably 1969.
Okay.
Only because it's one of the very few things that we have footage of now.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, debut year at the international, everybody, I think when people, especially like surface level Elvis fans, think about like Elvis's debut at the international, they're thinking of That's
Mm-hmm.
the Way It Is and that kind of stuff, which, I mean, he was nervous because it was only his second year, but
For sure.
to see the very first time he came back to performing after 68, like that's the real nervousness. And how the show evolved from that, I think, is what you can't find that footage, or like it's so hard to recreate that because you can't, there's nothing to base it off of other than what we've seen from the years after that.
Mm-hmm. So if you choose 69, is there a particular show, like one show that stands out in 69 that would be your favorite, or do you have another show that Elvis did that would be your favorite that's not in 69?
I can't think of one from 69 off the top of my head, but a lot of, I think August 12th, 1970 dinner show in the Concho suit. I mean, it's like the icon of That's the Way It Is, and
sure.
Epic and all that stuff. It's like that's the one that everybody thinks of for That's the Way It Is. Like that's, especially in the other shows that same day, it changed. Like you can tell when he would change one specific song to something else, but the rest of the set list would pretty much be the same. And I think the goofing around then was different than how it was in later years.
Right. That's true. All right, here's my final question for you, and then we're going to get to the question of the day and get your answer and see what some of these people said. Is that cool with you?
Cool.
All right, final question. Here we go. I had to save the hard one for the end because I think this is a hard one. If you could ask Elvis Presley one question, what would it be?
Oh, Lord. I think I've only been asked this question one other time, and I don't remember my answer then. Oh, Lord. I'd probably ask him if he thought his fame would last as long as it did.
Okay.
And by as long as it did, I mean to now, not just in the time period that he was at, but like through the 80s, through the 90s, all the way to now. You know, like there's so much time in between there. I don't know. I'd like to know if he thought that he would make it to 2026 after COVID and everything, you know. How popular he thought he would be now.
That's true, man. And to think about it, I mean, he's still on the big screen.
Yeah.
In 2026, and probably still going to be on there, probably more moving forward. You know, from what we hear. So that's a good question. I like that one. Out of asking everybody that I've asked on the show, I've never heard an answer like that. But that was a good one. I like that one. All right, dude. Are you ready for the question of the day? All right.
I'm ready.
I'm going to put it on the screen. Question of the day. And viewers, if you're just tuning in and you did not answer the question of the day, go ahead and answer it. Comment and answer it. What's one movie you can watch over and over without getting tired of it? All right, Sebastian, before we get your answer, hold on. let's go back to some of these comments and see what some of these folks have put. All right, let's see. We're going to throw a few of them on the screen. Chris says Jailhouse Rock and Tombstone. Rhonda Kellum says A Hard Day's Night. Of course, she's a Beatles fan. She loves Elvis too, though. Madonna, Blue Hawaii. Let's see who else. Savannah says The Wizard of Oz. Classic movie. And Brenda says Dirty Dancing. That's a good one as well. All right, Sebastian, what is your answer?
Would I be too basic if I said the biopic?
No, you wouldn't.
I would say either that or Blue Hawaii. I mean, those are the two I think I watch on repeat, especially Elvis movie wise.
Right.
Yeah, I don't have anything to watch Epic on yet, so I can't say that that's on my list yet.
Yeah.
But definitely, I think I've watched the Elvis biopic more than anything else.
Okay. That's a good one. I like that. Blue Hawaii is a great film.
Yeah. I think that was one of the first ones.
I was scrolling through Instagram today, and I didn't finish watching the video, but this guy who was, from what I understood from what he was saying, he wasn't really like a full-blown Elvis fan. I mean, he knew who Elvis was, but said that somebody in his family told him to watch Blue Hawaii, and said he watched it and just could really feel Elvis in that movie, you know, especially sense of humor, all that stuff, and said now he's just a diehard Elvis fan. And I'm like, see, you just watch one movie of Elvis or one particular thing, and you're hooked, man.
In my opinion, that is
how it works.
The introductory Elvis movie. Like, if you're going to introduce anybody who's just like a partial Elvis fan or just learning about him, I think that's the movie to watch to really get you into it. And then after that, you can dive deeper.
For sure. That's true. And, you know, I'll tell you another movie that I think Elvis movie that I don't know if I want to say it gets underrated, but not many people talk about it. But I think Elvis had a great sense of humor in it, and it was funny. And that's Follow That Dream.
That's a good one.
That's Follow That Dream. I think it's a great movie. It really is.
And filmed here in Florida.
Oh, absolutely.
Don't get much better.
Not my favorite Elvis movie, which I'll tell everybody what that is later, but it's in my top 5 for sure.
Yeah.
Along with It Happened at the World's Fair. That's in the top 5. I love that movie too. Kurt Russell kicking Elvis in the shin. I mean, that's bad he did it, but lucky dog to be able to do that.
Right. And then playing Elvis later on.
Play Elvis later on. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. It's crazy, man. Well, Sebastian, look, man, I've loved having you here on the show and getting to chat with you, and the viewers are loving it, man. They're all putting hearts on here and saying they love you and everything, and fans of yours. So they're all commenting and saying all that. So thank you all for tuning in and listening to Sebastian and I. And dude, but I'm not done with you yet. We're gonna put you back in what we consider the little green room, and we're gonna get you back on later on after Hayden, and we're gonna play a little game. Does that sound cool to you?
Sounds good to me.
All right, dude. Well, I will see you back in a few. All right.
All righty.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, put some hearts and likes on the screen for Sebastian Garland. Follow him on Facebook right there. There it is. I've been putting that on the screen while we were having the interview. So go and follow him on social media. I know he would appreciate it very much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, don't change the channel, because when we come back after our commercial break, Hayden Lynn's going to come on here. We're going to chat with him, get to let you guys know a little more about him. Excited to have him part of our show this weekend. We may even talk about that just a little bit, but get to know more about Hayden Lynn and what he's got going on up at Pigeon Forge and all that fun stuff. So don't change that channel. We're going to take a quick commercial break and with Don Tronathon. So we'll be back in a flash.
Hello, everybody. I'm Don Tronathon, and crap. Hello, everybody. I'm Don Tronathon, and consider yourself lucky to have landed on this YouTube page. This is my YouTube channel. This is my YouTube channel trailer. So, feel free to smash like and ring my bell so that you get any notification of any video uploads that I do. I'm going to stream on here, and I'm mostly going to do horror gaming, but there are vlogs and videos of me doing covers of other songs and such. So, Yeah. Until next time, everybody have a good one. Bye. Bye.
Oh, well, bless my soul, what's wrong with me? I'm a true man, I'm a father. When the sand man, I was a love, I'm in love. Mama, she got yeah, yeah. A new record that I just recorded, it should be out in a couple of weeks.
All right, everybody, we are back with What's Up with Austin. Don Tronathon there, and Burning Love Fest in Aiken, South Carolina in just a couple of weeks. Go to powellproductions.com and come see us there. Now, let's get our next guest here on the show. I'm excited to have him on. Him and I have become good friends, and I see him quite a bit because I'm always up in Pigeon Forge. Super excited to have him on the show. So without further ado, let's get him on the screen right now. Hayden Lynn, what's happening, brother?
Nothing much, man. Just staying busy and trying to get out of the heat as much as I can.
Bro, it's hot. That's just only one way to put it.
Yeah, definitely.
It's hot. So I'm just going to throw it out there. We're going to talk about a minute. He was before we went live. Hayden's in his studio. Man, look at all those guitars, drum sets. Look at that, man. He's living the life. It looks good, man. All right. Do you play every guitar, or or is there one you haven't like played with in a while over there?
I mean, it kind of depends. I try to play everyone as much as I can. There's one guitar. It's a Gibson J200. That's like my main guitar. But I have like my Elvis Epiphone and my Johnny Cash J200. Of course, because of the theater, I use those a lot. But I try to play everyone.
I feel you, dude. I have quite a few as well. I don't play them as much as I probably should, man. I probably done forgot how to play guitar, but I used to play all the time. But life happens. You know what I mean?
Right.
So let's get into this. Let's tell everybody your story. How you got into Elvis? Your first show. Tell them the whole spiel. Let's know. Let's find out how you got into this thing.
Yeah. So I was 7 years old, and like, every 7-year-old, you're on YouTube or whatever. And sure. I was a huge Michael Jackson fan at the time. That's like what I wanted to be when I grew up, was a Michael Jackson impersonator. It's just what I wanted to do. My grandma said, there's somebody cooler than Michael Jackson. I'm like, no way. She's like, oh yeah, look up Elvis. And I'm thinking, just boring. Yeah, I didn't know. And so yeah. I typed in Elvis, and the first thing that popped up was him doing Suspicious Minds, and That's the Way It Is. And I was like, whoa. And it was because I'm a gear nerd too, so like I noticed his microphone. It was really cool to me. The Concho suit, just the whole, of course, just him in general. And I was just, from then on, I was like, wow. And my dad, actually, me and my grandma went, but my dad surprised me with a trip to Graceland. And this was like 2013, so this was like when the tent was still outside. Yep. And the Heartbreak Hotel was still there. And so I went there. And, of course, I wore my jumpsuit everywhere. And I mean everywhere. And people like asked me to take pictures and stuff, Yeah. I went there, and I was excited, but I didn't really know what I was getting myself into, which I didn't really care. I was 7. But I wasn't expecting it to be, like, so mesmerizing. And so we got there, and honestly, I didn't even know the house existed. I thought the parking lot where the tent was, that was just great. I didn't know.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty cool, And so we got there and hung out a little bit, and we got word that there was an Elvis tribute artist in the Rock and Roll Cafe. And I'm like, oh, yeah. I begged my grandma. My grandma's like, yeah, let's go. And, of course, it was Michael Culliford. And, I never I'd never really wanted at that time to do Elvis. I just kind of a phase. But I saw him, and God bless him, I stood in front of that stage every single song he did, and I danced, and he just let me. He did not care. And it was definitely sparked something for sure. And once I got back home after that, I did Elvis for a little bit, but obviously nothing professional. But I kind of grew out of it, through middle school and everything. And once I moved here to Tennessee from Florida, I went to both the first one and the second one, but I believe it was the second one, the second Smoky Mountain Festival that was up here. And at that time, I had grew my sideburns out, just being a fan, and I dyed my hair black, before it. And I never thought I sounded like Elvis. I still kind of don't, but you never thought anything of it. But I went there, and they're like, "Do you sing?" And I was like, "Yeah, I try." They're like, well, "Get up on stage and do something." I was like, "Okay." So I think I did. It was not an after party song by any means, but I did "Hurt and Impossible Dream." I mean, and they're like, "Whoa!" And the first guy was Jeff Lewis. Was at the first one. He was like, "Wow!" But the guy who actually was really saying, "Oh, you should compete," was actually Liam Hewitt. He was like, "Dude, you're really good." And at that second Smoky Mountain, I met Rockin' Joey Trites. And he was like, "Man, I got some suits for sale. Your voice is great." Ever since then, he's been like my mentor through this whole career.
Right.
And I still didn't do it professional for a while. When I moved to Tennessee, I was just, playing guitar in bars and stuff. Never was doing Elvis, but I had the sideburns.
Yeah.
I wear a baseball cap, so people were like, "Oh, the sideburns," And so there's one show, and I do 3-hour shows, no breaks. I don't know why I don't take breaks, but I've never have. Probably is not good. I don't know. But anyway, so
not a good idea.
yeah. And so I got to have maybe 3 songs left, and somebody goes, "Do some Elvis," and I'm thinking, "Oh, geez, I haven't done Elvis in a while," So I did Blue Suede Shoes, and they just went crazy, and I'm like,
right,
whoa! Like I was like, "There's," and they're like, "Do another one," and I'm like, "Okay." So I actually performed for an extra hour just doing Elvis. And I didn't have I was just getting tracks off YouTube. I didn't know what I was doing. But I remember that night, I made like no tips that night. Once I started doing Elvis, people were just throwing the money
pouring them in.
And I'm like,
yep.
There's like a draw for it. Like, I didn't know. And I still didn't do Elvis for a long time. But eventually, there's this place called Watts Bar in Spring City that I perform at. And they said, "Well, obviously you sing Elvis. Do you have a jumpsuit? Like, would you be able to just do Elvis the last hour?" And I was like, right. I don't have a jumpsuit. I can get one. I didn't know how I was going to do it. I didn't have like any money at the time, but I called Rockin' Joey. He's like, "I got one for sale." And I got it. And of course I was walking around the house in it. Thought I was so cool. And, but I remember I came out in that jumpsuit, and I was this before I lost weight. So I was pretty big guy at the time. And so I remember I was doing Proud Mary, and I just started swinging my arm. The zipper busts. And I'm like,
God.
Oh my God, what do I'm wearing an attendance belt. Like, it was, and so we sell merch at my show. So I took one of those shirts and I put it over and, tucked it. It was terrible, but
I've done it. Yeah.
And from then on, I started getting, better suits, and it just kind of became this thing that just grew and grew and grew and grew. And ever since then, I'm very blessed to do what I do, especially to be where I'm at. I'm really blessed about that. But it's kind of nice having Elvis back, in the circle, because I've always loved Elvis. I mean, who doesn't? There's people.
Yeah, that's right.
That don't. But
yeah,
ever since then, man, I just been I don't want to say obsessed, but I mean, my room's covered in pictures of them. So I mean, you know what I mean.
Me too, bro. Me too. Me too. We all have that Elvis room,
Right. Yeah.
Before I go any further, it just popped in my head, and I'm blank right now. Well, I'm older than you, so I guess that's why. When did we first meet? When would that be?
So I believe the first. I'm pretty sure on this. It was the second Smoky Mountain. You were competing or were you competing or headline? I think you were competing. You were doing 50s. I remember you
Yeah.
came off stage, and I said, "How do you do that?" And you just go, "A lot of cardio," and I was like, "Yeah,
the cardio. That's the year
yeah.
they did it at the Biblical Times or something.
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
they?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's change subjects for just a second.
Okay.
You do a show in Pigeon Forge. You work at Stephen Best's theater there. If nobody knows where that's at, Hayden will tell you. Find the Hulk Hogan store, and you'll find Stephen's Best.
Right.
You do a show called Cash and the King. How did Johnny Cash come about, and how did this show come about for you?
So I was in Memphis for Elvis Week at the time, and Steven called me. Of course, I knew who he was, knew about the theater and everything.
Yeah, sure.
He said, "Hey, man, we need an Elvis. Could you be here tomorrow?" And I said, "Yeah." I didn't know I was gonna work. I said I'm in Memphis. I can make my way back. And he goes, "All right, cool. Yeah, just send me a set list." And I'm like, "Cool. I've been waiting to hear this. I've always wanted to be a theater." And he goes, "Do you do any other tributes?" And I said, "Yeah, I dabble in Johnny Cash. Mind you, I knew maybe 2 Johnny Cash songs at the time. Maybe."
Yeah.
And he goes, "Oh, yeah," because it was originally just going to be just Elvis. And but we had a Johnny Cash, and I was nervous because my voice was not – I've gotten a lot better at it since I've started, but I was very nervous. And so when I got there, he goes, "How many songs you got?" I said, "About 4. He goes, "Perfect," because my Elvis set was like 36 songs long. I didn't, and and I remember I did "How Great Thou Art" acoustically on guitar and sung it like Johnny Cash as a filler, and and from then on it just kind of snowballed, and of course I've loved Johnny Cash now. I know a pretty decent amount of songs, and done a lot of research on them, and it's that show's just been so fun, especially with the Elvis stuff, because I have like costumes from each part of the 70s, so I can kind of switch, do Elvis on tour, and then kind of go back and forth. But yeah.
Well, that's cool, man. And the show is great. I've had the opportunity to come and see you. I sat on the front row. Yay. But it was an amazing show. Great theater. Of course I know a lot of people that work there. So a lot of theater, great show. So if you're ever up in Pigeon Forge, folks, and you want to go see a good show, go see Cash and the King, go see Hayden. I know that they would appreciate it very much. It's a great show. Okay, so let's talk about the technical aspects of like your performances, such as costumes, music, stage setup. Tell the folks, for people who don't realize, tell them how important those details are and what all goes into all of that part, pushing aside getting out there and performing. Forget that, all this stuff. What goes into all of that?
Well, I mean, so when I started doing Elvis, I mean, of course, being a big fan, I don't want to say, because I cared, I loved doing it, but I didn't, I guess, have as much passion for it when I started, I guess.
Right.
And
I understand.
When I started doing it, because I thought it was just basic Elvis fans. I didn't know there was like real, I thought Hound Dog, Jailhouse, that's it, And, but I started realizing there was hardcore Elvis fans. And, me being, I try to get every single ring and every guitar strap and, everything like that. But I wanted to cover, especially at the theater, I wanted to cover the typical Elvis fan, but also the hardcore Elvis fans, whether that be, a head tilt or a certain note in a certain song or this or this or whatever. And it definitely takes a lot. Of course, being a fan and having the passion for it makes it a little easy. But it's challenging. Definitely makeup and hair. That's definitely the hardest thing.
We all know.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, that was my main thing. Like, I wore the chicken bone the other night, and I kind of explained to the audience, because a lot of people don't care what guitar strap I have on my guitar. They just don't. Yeah. But there's certain people that might have saw Elvis in 75 or whatever, so they noticed that certain stuff. And somebody came up to me after and they said they saw Elvis in 75, and they're like, the amount of detail is crazy. And I was like, I and a lot of this stuff I don't even think about,
Yeah.
But yeah, that was my main thing, was kind of covering every type of fan, I guess.
Right. For sure.
But,
and that's a good way to think about that. That's a good way to put it too. That's smart, because like you said, you got different types, different types
Right.
of the Elvis fans out there. So that's a really good way to do it and think about it, for sure. So what do you think it is about Elvis Presley himself that continues to like resonate with so many people across generations? What is it about him that touches so many generations? What's so special is what I'm trying to say about Elvis.
well, I mean, they call it the Elvis bug. I know you've heard that term a lot. You kind of get drawn in.
That's it.
And I honestly, I think that's just the whole package. The voice, the way he looks, the way he moves, the way he acts. I mean, all of that. And there's so many people I've met that they're like, I was not an Elvis fan. In fact, I didn't like Elvis. I went to see him in concert.
Exactly.
Way different story, And I just think it's just the whole thing. The way, like I said, the way the move, the way he talked, the way he sang, when he dressed. I mean, and it's so fascinating too. Even like, even now, like back in the day, he was just wearing like stuff from the 70s, but now it's like so much. I feel like it's so much cooler now.
For sure.
And and I mean, especially at the theater, I see kids that are 4 years old, 5 years old, 12 years old, and it's crazy because I see myself in them, because I was sitting in that seat watching a tribute artist.
Exactly.
And I actually had a young man the other day. He was 12, and I said, "Are you an Elvis fan?" He said, "Oh yeah." So, "What's your favorite Elvis song?" He goes, "It's Easy for You." And I'm like,
"Wow,
really? Like that's not a very common song."
Wow.
And
how unique.
Yeah. And I was like, wow. And I tell the audience every time I see that, everybody always asks me, do you think Elvis will live on forever? And that proves it. I mean, it just does.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's crazy because if you think about this, dude, for like our, my age, your age, Sebastian's age, even Finley's age, just think about this. You got, like you said, these kids 4, 5, 6 years old coming up to you. Wow. And then one day they're going to turn around and somebody's going, well, who's the first Elvis you ever saw?
Right.
Well, Hayden Lynn, Austin Irby, Sebastian Garland, Finley Walker, whatever. They're Braxton Sykes, they're going to say stuff like that,
Right.
And I mean, it's just, it's going to keep going and going and going. I mean, look at us. I mean, dude, my story is, when I was 8, man, I mean, Pigeon Forge has been a home away from home for me, man. I practically almost grew up there. It's always our vacation spot. Met so many friends there throughout my entire life. And Matt Cordell was the first ever Elvis tribute artist I ever saw. He was doing a show called The Blast from the Past, and he was doing Grease, John Travolta and all that, and then did Elvis. And then I went to Memories, saw William Stiles. And then that's when I was like, hey, man, I think I want to do this. I want to do something like that, and it happens, and people do it to us. And Elvis is never going to die. His legacy is always going to live. And I don't know if anybody's ever heard this, but there are some people that come to shows and they're not an Elvis fan, and they'll sit and watch your show. And then when the show's over, they'll go, well, why do you do this? You're not going to amount to anything. Why do you do this? And I'm like, I do it because I'm a fan and I love Elvis. And yes, you can amount to something because there's an Elvis world. And a lot of people don't understand there's an Elvis industry. There's an entertainment industry. There's an Elvis industry. They're different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm like you, dude. It's always cool to see these kids come up. And man, the kid telling you it's easy for you. Holy cow.
Yeah. I was
never heard that one come from a kid. You would have thought maybe like Hound Dog, Don't Be Cruel. Let Me Tender Jealous Rock something. It's easy for you. Wow. Okay. That impressed me. I like that. I need to meet this kid.
Right.
Dude. Well, look, I got one more question for you. And then after that, we're going to get into the question of the day. But before I ask this last question, Hayden was talking earlier, and it totally left my brain, and I think it flew around the room and then it came back. He was talking earlier about detail, about, the chicken bone thing and rings and stuff like that. I'll tell you a quick story for the viewers that are watching. everybody knows I do my fan retreat every year. Hayden and his lovely better half. Let's just put it that way, because she is your better half. Lovely girlfriend came, and they came, enjoyed the fan retreat, and this guy, I was getting ready to do our Elvis Evolution of a Legend show, what we fixed to do. I had the owl suit, and I wanted all the guys that was in the show, I wanted to be as authentic as possible. So I'm like, man, I don't have the necklace that Elvis wore. I don't have a scarf. I don't have this. I don't have the guitar. And this guy, he had it all. He came to my rescue. Every detail I needed, this guy had it and provided. And he stepped in at least 2 nights in a row and helped with backstage. And so I appreciate you for all of that. I know I've told you that a million times, but thank you. You don't know how much you helped me. So when he's talking about detail, trust me, folks, this guy, detail for sure. He's got it all, man. It's crazy. All right. Final question. I asked Sebastian this one. I have to ask you. If you could ask Elvis Presley one question, what would it be?
So I've been thinking about it too. I think honestly,
you knew it was coming.
Yeah, I think honestly, I would ask him a question about like racquetball or something. I know that sounds random, kind of like a cheesy question, but I think because he was constantly around the fame, obviously, and he even said it. He said, you know, it's not necessarily a character, but it's easier to you know, he kind of morphed into not a character, but you know what I mean, like a persona.
I know what you mean. Yeah, I got you.
I think that would kind of make him kind of feel a little bit more like closer to himself.
I got you.
And not to copy Sebastian, but I would ask him the same thing. Do you think it would have lasted that long? Because he always was afraid about fans forgetting about him. But I definitely don't think he thought it would have lasted until now. I like this Elvis world and all the tribute artists. A lot of fans always ask that. You think Elvis would like it? I think he would. I think he would be. You know, I often think if he was in the audience, you know, at one of these festivals or whatever, he'd be like, you look at, you know, somebody, oh, looks just like me, or oh, he did that well, you know, like, and all of these guys,
for
like,
sure.
he, like, look, you know, I think he'd find it just, you know, because there's pictures of him with tribute artists back in the day, and he thought it was so flattering. He thought it was the coolest thing ever. And I think now, like, even him seeing the ultimate or what, he would just be so blown away. I really think,
Absolutely. I agree with you 100% on that. 100%. That's so true. So true. All right. Well, before I throw the question of the day back up there, folks, look, I'm going to throw this back out again because Hayden's on here with us. Come see us this weekend. Hayden Lynn's going to fill in for Michael Cullifer, going to be doing Johnny Cash right here in my hometown. Come and see us this Saturday, 7 p.m. Tickets $20. Visit Fiddle and Bow on Google. I don't know the URL, and I don't have the phone number right now to put it on the screen, but type it in on Google, Fiddle and Bow Music Hall, Honey Pass, South Carolina, and come and see us. I really appreciate you stepping in and doing this, dude. Yeah. So you and your dad pulled a lot of strings to make this happen. So thank you. Excited for you to come down here, man. It's going to be fun. All right. The question of the day. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready for this one.
All right. What's one movie you can watch over and over without getting tired of it? Now, hold on. Before you answer, let's check a few more comments because I saw a few more come in a while ago. And let's see what some of these other people are saying. Somebody said G.I. Blues, the movie Ghost, the movie Grease. Your dad said Top Gun. All right. What's your answer?
I know it's kind of random, but La Bamba. I've seen that movie so many times, and for some reason, like, I mean, any Elvis movie I can watch over and over again, but eventually, like, all right, you know, I've heard this song 9 times. But yeah, for some reason, La Bamba, I don't know why. I don't know if it's because of the music or what, but I've loved that movie forever. It's awesome.
If you had to pick an Elvis movie, what would it be?
Maybe I'd probably say Blue Hawaii or Spin Out. Okay. Spin Out's pretty good too. Yeah. And if you count, it's technically a documentary, but same thing. That's the way it is.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. But, yeah. Cool. That's awesome. Well, dude, man, I appreciate you coming on here and letting us chat with you. But hey, folks, we're not done with Hayden yet. We're going to take another commercial break and everything, and then we're going to get Hayden and Sebastian on here, and we're going to play a little game. Are you ready for the game?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready.
All right, dude. Well, we'll get you back on in just a few, and we'll play that game, okay?
Alrighty, man.
All right, everybody, put some hearts and likes on the screen for Hayden Lynn. There, right there, Facebook, Hayden Lynn Music Official. Go and follow him. I know I'd appreciate it very much. And I see a lot of people commenting. We'll see Hayden this weekend at the show. So thank y'all so much. Appreciate y'all coming out. Well, don't change that channel. We still got a little more to go in the show. Got a fun game coming up. We've this game on the show before, and it's always been a blast. And I think these two is going to be some fun. It's going to be fun. So don't change that channel. We'll be back in the flash. I will reveal my answer to the question of the day. I was about to say my answer to the question of the day, and then we'll get into this game and then say our final goodbyes. So don't change that channel. We'll be back in the flash with What's Up with Austin.
Austin Irby, a name synonymous with electrifying entertainment. This multi-talented artist is renowned worldwide for his captivating tribute to the king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley. Three-time semifinalist in the Ultimate Elvis Tribute Artist competition and named one of the top 10 Elvis tribute artists in the world by Elvis Presley Enterprises, Austin has honed his craft to perfection. His dedication and passion are undeniable. Austin's talents extend far beyond his Elvis tribute. From soulful ballads to high-energy rock and roll, his original music and diverse repertoire will keep you entertained. Experience the magic of live music with Austin Irby. Whether you're an Elvis enthusiast or simply a lover of great entertainment, you won't want to miss this unforgettable show.
Square, can't find a party, it's the one in town. Go, go, go! Lay it on me, Daddy, oh! Well, everybody in the wholesale line was in the church tail, that's right. Well, they were dancing through the tail, that's right. They were dancing through the tail, that's right. They were dancing through the tail, and they were dancing. And they were moving to the tail, that's right. Thank you very much.
All right, everybody, we are back with What's Up with Austin. I think we need to get both of these guys back on here, and let's play a little game. What do y'all think? I think I'm ready for this. Both the boys down there are probably like, no, we don't want to do this. We didn't sign up for it, but we have to because it's your show, okay? I can already see how their faces look, all right? See, I can see them. Y'all can't until I put them on the screen. They're running. They're leaving. They've left. They're not even going to do it anymore. No, I'm just kidding. Let's get both of them back on the screen. Sebastian Garland, there he is. Hayden Lynn, boom. Boys, are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Y'all don't know what's coming, man. Y'all don't know what's coming. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight on What's Up with Austin, we're bringing back a game that we've played a few times. Time for the online scavenger hunt. Oh, boy. This is going to be crazy. The online scavenger hunt. So, I want to call your friends, your neighbors, your aunts, your uncles, your cousins, and tell them they better come watch the last little bit of What's Up with Austin, because this is going to get hectic. Don't y'all think this is going to get hectic? This is going to get crazy. It's going to get wild. So, the online scavenger hunt. I'm going to read the instructions, how this works, so all the viewers and everybody knows as well. All right. I will read off a list of things, but it'll be individually. Okay, I have a list. You will need to find each item that I say or whatever it may represent. And I'll give an example in a minute. You would need to locate them as quickly as possible and show them to the camera so myself and the viewers can see them. You have 5 seconds, boys. 5 seconds to find that item. And if you got to get up and run to go get it, or if it's in arm's reach, whatever, but you only got 5 seconds. And I'm going to be the countdown guy. So you got 5 seconds. You will reveal the item to the screen, and I will verify if you found the correct item that I described or whatever it may be, okay? I will, last game we played, I didn't do it. I will keep score, so will my wife, just to make sure, okay? I'm writing it right here, score. Here we go. We're going to keep score, boys. We have winners on this show, okay? There's no tie. We don't do no tie crap. It's a winner, all right, boys? So you got to play hardcore, all right? Are y'all ready for this?
Ready.
Now, I'm just going to give an example so the audience and the viewers that are watching can kind of understand what I'm saying. So, if I might say something along the lines of, show me your favorite pair of sunglasses. I may say something like that. This ain't part of the game. This is just don't do anything. That's just kind of, and they have to find that, okay? So I'm just making sure you guys understand the concept I got here, right? All right, the viewers are good, everybody's good. Okay. Are y'all ready for this? I have 14 that we're going to call out, all right? You got to, here's the first one, and when I get done reading it, I will start the countdown. When I say go, then you start finding it. Sound fair? First one back that has the correct one gets the point. All right, here we go. All right. Find something the color of a lime. Go. Well, how's that look under the light, Sebastian? It looks a little dark.
Well, you know.
Wait a minute.
I listen. The viewers may disagree, but
Are we talking the outside or the inside of the lime?
I'll have to give Hayden the point because I feel like that's closer to lime. That's just, I don't know. You got a point though. You got a point, inside or outside. That's true. Wait a minute. Maybe y'all should get half a point. You got a point on that one. Half a point. Half a point. It's my show. I can do whatever the heck I want to do. Okay, half a point. Here we go. We're gonna do 1/2. And I'm writing that down. Okay. I have to give him a half point. Audience, if you don't agree with me, then I'm sorry. It's my show. I make the rules, okay? I make the rules. Half a point, okay? Half a point. All right. Here we go. Hold on a second. I messed something up here. I got to fix it. y'all, right now, this is how their heart's pounding, literally. I'm not kidding. Okay, next one. Here we go. Find something that lights up. Go.
I got nothing.
Nice one, Hayden. That's good. It's true. It does light up. Oh, my Lord. That's good. Okay. All right. Hayden gets the point. All right. Here we go. Are y'all ready? Here we go. Show us your favorite cup. Go. Sebastian just grabbed us.
Yeah.
Hey, we don't know if that's your.
It's my favorite because it's got Dr.
We don't
Pepper
know.
in it.
There you go. All right, Sebastian gets the point. There we go. Okay. Next one. Here we go. Boys, this one's easy. It should be very easy. All right. You better be fast, is all I gotta say. Find an item that represents your job. Go. Sebastian was back first. I would have to say Sebastian was back first. Okay, before we go any further, whoa. How did the belt come about? What is the Dr. Pepper? What is this?
This was my genius idea that was executed by Dorian Alberti.
Okay.
I told him I had the idea for a Dr. Pepper themed jumpsuit because I love Dr. Pepper. For the people that don't know, like it's a problem. I love it that much. Anyway, and so I had this idea. I was like, I texted him and I said, dude, I really want like a Dr. Pepper themed jumpsuit. I was like, but I don't have like a design. I just want it like themed around Dr. Pepper. I was like, if you can come up with an idea for the belt, I was like, I'll have you make the belt for me and I'll pay you for it. And he was like, it's funny you mentioned that. I was thinking about doing a Domino's like themed suit. And I was like, okay, we need to work on this. And so he came up with the entire idea for the Dr. Pepper belt, and he made it for me. And I took it with me to Fantasy Fest in Indiana.
Yeah.
And I wore it around, and a couple other people were like, where did you get that? And like Logan Ramey was like, I want a Baja Blast themed one. And I was like, see, I'm creating this new theme, and it's going to be soda themed Elvis jumpsuits.
That's cool. That's cool, man. That's cool. I figured Dorian made that.
Yep.
All right, let's move on with the game. Here we go. Next item that you got to hunt for. Here we go. Bring us to the screen the strangest object within arm's reach only. Go. Sebastian gets the point. Sebastian gets the point.
Sorry. Yep. 4th of July, no.
I don't know if everybody saw Hayden's face, but he was just like, what? Okay. All right, here we go. Next one. Find something that makes you laugh. Go. Oh my Lord.
I'm running out of props.
That is so random.
I'm running out of props. Well, I mean, the hat could make you laugh. I mean, I don't know. Viewers, what do y'all think? What do y'all think on that one? What should we do?
I don't know. I think the hat's pretty. Just saying.
The hat one's funny. The hat one's funny. Let's see what the comments delay, but let's see what the viewers say. Come on, comment, tell us who should get the point, or should they both get a half a point? What y'all think? Comment.
I'm running out of props.
Oh, they're all well, some people saying no to the hat, and some people saying give it to them both. It's all right. We'll split the point. We'll do another half. We'll do another half, which makes you
evens it out.
An extra hole. There we go. Okay. All right, next one. Show us your favorite snack. Go.
Bro, I don't have this around.
Hayden, what do you got?
Yeah.
Breeze. I don't have any.
Febreze? How is Febreze a snack? Oh my God.
I don't got nothing. I mean,
well, Sebastian, you're addicted to Dr. Pepper, so I guess this is a snack.
his was an actual like thing you can digest. I don't really think you can. You
I mean,
probably could, but not a good idea.
See, this is why I don't like telling them in advance what we're going to do, because see, this makes it more fun, because see, they're not prepared. I love it. All right, hold on. Viewers are saying Dr. Pepper is not a snack. Uh-oh. May have to do the point. My wife is the one telling me to do the point deduction. I have to obey, Sebastian. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
All right, you get 4. So nobody gets a point on that one. No point.
I think that's
okay. Let's move on. I like the Dr. Pepper thing, but it's okay. It's a drink. I get it. It's a drink. Espen says it's a drink, so it's a drink. Okay. All right, here we go. Locate something within your area. Look at Hayden. Locate something within your area that you have had more than 5 years. Go. Out of time. Hayden's got it. How long have you had the guitar total for real?
I got it new in
Do you know?
2020.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. 6 years. All right. All right, here we go. Next one. Bring us to the screen a souvenir from your most recent trip. Go. From your most recent trip. Out of time. Uh-oh.
Trip to the antique store. That's like the last thing I've done.
Okay.
I was trying to think what my last trip was.
Yeah.
Hayden, I say it counts because it's your most recent trip was to an antique store. So show it to the screen again. Oh, that's cool. Wow, the Elvis Museum when it was there.
Oh yeah.
Did you ever get to experience that?
I did. The last one that they had. Yeah, I did. It was really cool, actually.
It was cool. Okay, here's another one. Show us something that you cannot live without. Go. Sebastian was back first. Hairspray. Of course. All right, here we go. Next one. Show us an item with your favorite sports team on it. Go. Nothing?
I don't watch sports.
What is wrong with
The
you?
only sport I watch is the Ultimate Elvis Tribute Artist contest.
Right, yeah.
There you go. All right, no points for that. Here we go. Next one. Show me your go-to hat. Go.
It's in the other room.
God.
0. No points. Hey, I told you could get up and run. Can you run in 5 seconds?
No.
I ran up the stairs. That's pretty dangerous.
Okay. All right. Here's another one. Here we go. Show us on the screen a music CD. Go. Hayden just broke the whole house.
What'd you break?
Oh, he's got quite a few. Which one? What did you break?
A lot of items. I think it was a Jason Aldean CD, actually. Oops.
Oh no.
Oops.
Hey, you can't bill that to the What's Up with Austin show. We don't pay for breaking. All right, that's a point for Hayden. All right, y'all tell me when you got everything together because the last one's going to be pretty easy. I saved the easiest one for last. Are y'all ready?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Show us a Elvis Presley item. Go. That is both correct, but Hayden was back first, so I have to give him the point. Wow.
I got just
what
the
a
buckle.
close. Just the buckle, bro. Just the buckle. I love it. Oh my gosh. Man, I wish I can't put this up here, but man, Hayden 6, Sebastian 5. That's the closest that we've ever had it, I think. Jesus Lord. Man, that's a good one. That's a good one. But hey, you both participated, so you know what? You're both winners. You guys participated. Awesome. I love it. Everybody, everybody's loving this. Give them a round of applause, everybody. Come on. You deserve it. That's a lot of stress and a lot of fun. So, all right, here's what we're going to do because I totally went blank on this earlier and should have already asked for this. But first off, thank you guys for playing the game. That was a lot of fun. I hope y'all had fun. So, folks, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take another short, probably like a 30-second commercial break, a real quick one, because normally I've already asked this by now. Folks, viewers that are watching, if you have questions for both Hayden and Sebastian, or individually, you prefer it be questions that can go to both of them, start commenting them in the comment section, and we will get them to answer your questions live right here on the show. And we're going to take a quick commercial break so you guys can start making those comments. And when we come back, we will reveal those questions and get y'all's answers. That sound cool with y'all? All right. Start commenting your questions for Hayden and Sebastian. We'll be back in a ballpark of 30 seconds.
That was really nice.
Yeah, it was.
Had to play a Pigeon Forge commercial. I just had to do it. All right, we got a couple questions coming in. They'll slowly come in, but all right, here is the first one from someone watching on YouTube. When are you coming back to Florida for a show next? So, who wants to answer first? Well, Sebastian, you live there, so why don't you go first? When's your next show there?
My next show is, let me pull up my calendar here. My next show is July 24th at Sunday's Grill in Davenport, Florida.
All right. Hayden, when are you going to Florida?
Hopefully soon. I got a lot of family down there, so hopefully do a show there. That'd be fun. I don't hopefully soon.
Come on down.
All right, here is another question for both of you. Are your Elvis shows your major job, like your only job? Answer to Sebastian, you want to go first?
Sure. Yeah, that's pretty much my full-time job. And then under that would be Blues Brothers at Universal.
Hayden?
Yeah, it's kind of a mixture of just regular guitar, but I say with the theater, probably Elvis. Yeah, Elvis would be the number.
Okay. All right, here's one from Sandra. Hayden, Sebastian, how long have you been doing Elvis? Sebastian, since you've been starting, I'll let you go.
I've been doing it for a little over 3 years now.
Hayden?
If I'm doing the math correctly, 12 years. 3 professionally, but if you count since I was in 12 years.
Nice.
Or no.
All right.
Well, close enough. I don't math.
Close enough. I don't think I can remember. I don't know how many years mine is either, man. I don't think I can remember. All right, this is a question just for Sebastian. I want to throw that one up there. What is your favorite 70s Elvis song?
I really like... See, me and my girlfriend were trying to figure this out on the way to Tupelo, what my favorite song was overall, and I still haven't figured that one out yet. I think favorite 70s specifically is probably And I Love You So.
Nice. Well, since that was pointed to Sebastian, Hayden, give an answer too. I'm curious.
Oh man, that's tough. As much as I like the later stuff, I'd probably have to go with That's the Way It Is version. Either Bridge or Just Pretend. I think his vocals are just out of this world with those songs. I mean, a lot of songs, but those are probably my favorite.
Nice. All right, we got 2 more here. This one's from Melody. When is your next competition, Sebastian?
I'm heading up to Illinois in like a few days for the Illinois Elvis Festival.
Nice. Hayden?
It would be the Lynchburg Elvis Festival in September. Yeah, I believe it's September, yeah.
Nice. All right, here's one from Penny. Now, I want to say this really quick. Penny has never missed a show of What's Up with Austin, and I've been doing this since 2020, and she's never missed an episode. Is that not crazy?
That's wild.
All right, if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go, Sebastian?
I'd probably go to Italy because I've never been
Nice.
in that area before.
Okay. Hayden?
I've always wanted to go to the UK, but probably Japan. I just like there's so much just different stuff there. I think that'd be cool.
Nice. All right. That is all the live questions we're gonna get to. But before we let the boys say their final goodbyes on the show today, I have not gave my answer to the question of the day. What's one movie you can watch over and over without getting tired of it? Well, Elvis movie is King Creole. It's my favorite one, and I'll watch it over and over and over and over. But a movie that I can sit and watch over and over without getting tired of it, I wonder if my wife will comment the answer before me. It is every single one of the Hunger Games trilogy. I can watch them over and over and over and never get tired of it. I love those. I love that trilogy. I love that film run. I love it. That's my answer. Nobody knew that was coming, did they? Nobody thought that was coming. I love the movie. It's a good one. All right. Now, fellas, before I let y'all go, real quick, I got two things I'm going to ask you. Number one, Sebastian, I'll let you go first. Where can people follow you? Anywhere on social media to find out your shows? Anything else coming up soon? Anything big or whatever? Let the viewers know.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram as the Florida Elvis. On Facebook, just my name, Sebastian Garland. Like I said, I'll be in Illinois here in a few days. I'm actually washing my jumpsuits now, getting them packed up and ready to go. But yeah, that's the next big thing coming up.
Okay. Hayden?
Yeah, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, just all Hayden Lynn Music Official. And my next show I got coming up is in Harriman, Tennessee. It's at a place called Try Dogs, and I'll be doing like a mixture of Elvis and stuff from the 60s and 70s and some new stuff.
Nice. And he'll be here in Honey Pass, South Carolina, Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. See, he done forgot. Look at him. He done forgot
No,
about
I
it.
didn't.
Shame on him. You're fired. You're fired. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No, man. So go and follow both of them on social media. They're on Instagram, Facebook, all that fun stuff. Well, boys, I want you both to give a final word. Sebastian, I'll let you start first. There's a lot of stuff that's going on in the world, a lot of crazy things that happens on a daily basis. If there's a viewer watching tonight that's going through something in their life, whether it be a sickness, financial problem, it could be anything, what is a word of encouragement that you would give that person?
Everything happens for a reason, and no matter what, everything's going to work out in the end. And that's just what I feel like I live by. That is everything happens for a reason, and everything in your life is meant to happen.
That's right. Hayden, what would be yours?
Yeah, I would definitely say that, and also love one another. And I live by this a lot. Kind of treat every day like it's your last day. I know it's kind of a strong thing to think about, but it's a very true statement. You know.
Absolutely.
I always tell everybody you love them. I always tell that because you never know.
Yep, that's a true statement right there, dude. So true. Well, Sebastian, Hayden, look, man, I have enjoyed having you all on the show. This has been a lot of fun. Thank y'all for playing that crazy game with us. Everybody thoroughly enjoyed it. But thank you both for coming on the show. We'll definitely have you both on again in the future. And I look forward to seeing you both here really, really soon. So thank y'all again for coming on the show, and I hope y'all had a blast.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
All right, you guys take care, and we'll see you soon.
All right.
All right, everybody, put some hearts and likes on the screen for Sebastian and Hayden, and go follow them on social media. There's Facebook, Sebastian. There's Hayden's Facebook as well. Go and follow them, please. I know they would appreciate it very, very much. Also, don't forget to follow me on social media. Austin Be Entertainer. If you're not already following that page, please do so. Follow me on Instagram. Instagram follows keep going up. Go subscribe to both of the YouTube channels, the What's Up with Austin Show channel and my Austin Urban Entertainment channel. I'm also posting a lot more on TikTok, so go follow me on there as well. And really, really would appreciate that a lot. Listen, I told the viewers last episode, I have been like, I was holding on to like 5,900 followers. I've been holding on to that for like almost 3 years. And it's because I don't push social media as much as I probably should. But I told everybody last episode, help me get over that 6,000 hump. And you guys have let me get way over that 6,000 hump. But the goal is, folks, we want to hit 10,000 follows on my Austin Urban Entertainer Facebook. So if you have not followed it, go. Because if we hit 10,000, I'll do something crazy. I mean, hey, who knows? We might do a free show. We might do something. Who knows? I'll do something spectacular. I promise you. So help me by December 31st to get 10,000 followers on my page. I have had my page for many years and I don't do much with it, but I'm going to start pushing it more. So start getting me extra followers and we're going to start pushing it a lot more. If you enjoyed the show tonight, please, if it's not required, but if you would love to leave a tip, because everybody can tell you it's not free to do this stuff, but I appreciate your support. Cash App, Venmo. You can also PayPal me. It's also going to scroll at the bottom of the screen for the remainder of the show here for the next few minutes. Also, Honey Pass, South Carolina, live at the Fiddle and Bow Music Hall. Come see us this weekend. Red Door opens at 6. Showtime is at 7. Fiddle and Bow Music Hall, Honey Pass, South Carolina. You can look them up on Google and buy your tickets online. Roots, Boots, and Rhinestones, an Austin Urban Entertainment production. Hayden Lynn is Johnny Cash. Samantha Dawn is Dolly Parton, and Austin Irby as I'm not doing Johnny Cash. I'm doing Josh Turner. What the world am I saying? Johnny Cash has been on my mind a lot the past few days. You know, a lot been going on. But I'll be doing Josh Turner, so come see us this weekend at Honey Path. Also, we're going to be at Pigeon Forge, Tennessee next week, July 18th, 7 till 9 p.m., the Hard Rock Cafe, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. One Night with a King featuring myself. It's going to be a lot of fun, 2-hour show. Come see us. Burning Love Fest, July 23rd through the 26th. All access passes are on sale now. I believe individual show tickets are as well. Go to powellproductions.com and come see all of us at the Burning Love Fest. Also, go ahead and get your tickets now for Foothills Playhouse, The Legacy Lives, Austin Urban as Elvis, September 11th and the 12th, backed by the Just a Little Bit tribute band. Go to foothillsplayhouse.org and get your tickets for that as well. Also, visit carolinastributefest.com. carolinastributefest.com and come see us for the Carolinas Tribute to the King and Legends Festival, September 17th through the 20th, 2026. It's going to be a lot of fun. Rock Hill, South Carolina at the Holiday Inn. And also get your tickets for the 2027 Austin Urban Fan Retreat. It's going to be a blast. We're so excited for it. All access passes are on sale now. Our superstar passes, we only have 4 remaining. We still have some star passes left, and our individual show tickets will be on sale at a later date. So come see us at the Austin Urban Fan Retreat. Next year, we're going to be doing 2 retreats. We're going to be doing Austin Urban's Rockin' Christmas Retreat. Same place, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, Black Fox Lodge. All access passes are on sale right now. Come see us December 3rd through the 5th, 2027. Black Fox Lodge, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Myself, Jesse Aaron, Jacob Roman, Donnie Mosley, Nick Murphy, and Dwight Bozeman. Go and subscribe to mine and Cassidy's YouTube channel, Couples Compass. We appreciate that very much. And if you would like to book me for a gig, I'm trying to finish filling some weekdays I got available remaining for this year. Come and email me, call me, and book me for a little gig. I really appreciate it very much. Would love to come and perform for you sometime over the summer or the fall. We got some weekdays we want to fill. Most weekends are full, but we got some weekdays we want to fill. Next episode, ladies and gentlemen, y'all don't want to miss this, so don't leave just yet. Next episode, we're going to be doing one pretty fast. And we're going to do another one next week. Can you guys believe that? Normally we don't do that, but we're going to do one next week. I'm going to be in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and nobody better than this guest right here. I'm excited to have her back on the show. She told me a few weeks ago, she goes, I was like your 3rd guest when you started this show in like 2020, and I haven't been back on it since. And she's like, I want to, and I want to do it live in person. So live in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, Friday, July 17th, 7 p.m. Eastern, right here on Facebook and YouTube. My special guest, Heidi Parton. Yes, the last name is Parton because she is Dolly Parton's niece. So we're going to hear a lot of stories about her family, Dolly, her wonderful dad, and about herself and her music and everything that's going on. And she's a very good friend of mine. So y'all make sure you mark your calendars. Friday, July 17th. That's next Friday. Heidi Parton's going to be on here with me. We're going to be talking about a bunch of stuff, and we're going to probably be talking about the new music video they got coming out that, hey, I'm in it, and I've already got to see it, and it's amazing, and it's dropping July 29th, so y'all don't miss that. Silver Threads and Golden Needles is going to be an awesome video. So thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. I've had a blast. I hope y'all have had a blast, and I hope to see y'all July 17th for the next episode of What's Up with Austin with Heidi Parton. We're going to have some fun. So until next time, thanks for hanging out with me, and God bless you. Remember, God loves you. I love you. And I'll see you next time on What's Up with Austin. God bless.